Welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. A quick juke.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The back's got it. Football knocked loose in the backfield. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. And he'll set up to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
And the Ducks have first and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The tight end has got it.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. It's a quick grab. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll get him down that time. On the play. Here we go, third and goal coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll try to run it with the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, what a train wreck here. The past 3 plays have been so disappointing. They just can't punch it in. You're that close on third down, and then the offensive line just gets dominated with the line of scrimmage, and you have a tackle for a loss. Is your confidence too shot to go for it? Seems like you better try for 3.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. With the catch, it's Hall. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The defense showing blitz here. throw out left, complete. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, the linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense. It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's escaping the pocket now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 30, past the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick-6. Can they recover from that right now? The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Receiver makes the grab, and it works. The first down to the 35.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he slings this pass over the middle. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance for the takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Incompletion makes it second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. and the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, the defense to me looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Fighting off the tackler. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass caught. Second down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. This will likely be the last play of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll run it to the left. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He shreds the tackle. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Hall. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll hand it off. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. On the ground, it's Hall. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. That's caught. It's Hall. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Canes. They jump in front here in the fourth. Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Second and long from the 14. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Off target and incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Miami offense is back on the field. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Tackle is made at the 37. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Hall. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown for the U. There was no stopping him.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Miami 20, Oregon 10.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And here's the handoff. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets